Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super uber mega excited once again to be sharing this list with you guys because today we are gonna be talking about horror lesbian movies you have to go ahead and go watch and go support. Me personally, I have watched a couple of them and I'm also excited to go ahead and go watch the other ones that I haven't got the opportunity to watch yet. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your thoughts down below in the comments because, like I always say, your opinion does matter. So let's get right into further details. So we're gonna start off with what keeps you alive. Follows a lesbian couple celebrating their first wedding anniversary with a weekend away in a mountain cabin. Jackie's mood is unusual, and her wife, Julius, gradually becomes more and more suspicious about her behavior. This leads to a egg and mouse style fight for survival that doesn't shy away from basically a lot of things going wrong. The movie was released in 2018 and this movie is very popular. So if you haven't watched it, I would definitely highly recommend you all to go ahead and do so because I promise it won't disappoint at all. And then we have Martyrs. The movie was released in 2008 and actually got a 7 out of a 10 rating. It follows a young woman's quest for revenge against the people who took her and basically tormented her as a young kid. Leads to a friendship that she definitely wasn't expected that would happen, who is also a victim of the same things that she is a victim of. So basically, they both are trying to find peace. If you guys want further details on this movie, I would highly recommend you all to go to Prime Video and there you will find the movie. The movie is very straightforward, but I have to say at the same time, it's very intense, so be aware. Then we have the Carnivores. The movie was released in 2020. Alice has been blacking out and craving things she dare not to name. When her girlfriend dogs go missing, Alice wonders if she could actually have something to do with it. The movie is actually got super low ratings, but I feel like it's still worth the watch. This one is also very straight to the point, but the reason why I have decided to include it because I also feel like it was very much underrated. And yes, it's 100% a horror movie. Things get very dark very soon, and I just also felt like the connection between the two ladies were actually very realistic if you ask me. So if you guys haven't watched the Carnivores, I would highly recommend you also go ahead and do so. And also if you have more details on it, please let me know your thoughts. And then we have Sissy. The movie was released in 2022 and got a 6 out of a 10 rating. It follows teen best friends Cecilia and Emma run into each other after a decade of being apart. Cecilia is invited to Emma's bachelorette weekend where she gets stuck in a remote cabin with her high school enemy, and taste of revenge is basically what she is aiming for. The movie is based and surrounded a lesbian bachelorette getaway. This movie, I've also done a review regarding it because I feel like the ending of the movie really surprised me. I definitely didn't expect things to turn out the way they did. So hey, if you haven't watched Sissy yet, what are you waiting on? And then we have Titane, a woman with a titanium plate field in her head and intent on her mind embarks on a bizarre journey of identity and unconditional love when she is forced basically to run away. The movie is available to watch on Prime Video and was released in 2021. It actually got a 6 out of a 10 rating. Me personally, I have watched the movie and I feel like the movie is very intense. Like there's just a whole lot going on in a very short period of time. The movie is like 1 hour and 44 minutes long. So yes, it's a long, slow, but also at the same time a very intense movie. I've watched it. I don't know if I'm well dare to go back and rewatch it again. It's just too much going on. But hey, this is a really good movie if you guys like horror movies. So go ahead and go support. And then we have The Last Thing Mary Saw. Set in the winter of year 1948, a young woman is under investigation after the mysterious passing of her family matriarch. Her memory of the event sheds to new light of the timeless forces behind the tragedy, and there is a lesbian romance that develops while all of this is actually going on. The movie was released in 2021 and got amazing ratings. Me personally, I feel like on this list, this movie is 100% my favorite. I just really enjoyed watching this movie, and I would 100% go back in the future and go and rewatch it again when it comes to Halloween season. Because to be honest, this movie is good, is intense, and the chemistry between the two young ladies, I would definitely rate it a 10 out of a 10. Then we have Huesera, the Bone Woman. It tells the story of Valeria, a woman who has been trying to have a child for some time. Suddenly, the same night that she finally confirms her pregnancy, a strange presence visits her. From that moment on, the mysterious journey starts for her. After everything that she's going through, she's pregnant. She feels like her pregnancy is very unusual. And also during that whole event, she actually ends up reconnecting with her ex-girlfriend, who also kind of somewhere helps her with everything that she has going on. The ending of the movie is very surprising. Like, I definitely didn't expect things to end the way it did. And the movie was actually released in 2022. So basically, if you ask me, it's still very new, very fresh. And I also feel like this movie got super underrated, and I really 100% enjoyed watching it. And I've also done a review on it on the channel, just in case any of you would like to know more details regarding it. Moving forward, we have Fear Street. It's actually a film that is actually a film series and got a three-part based on R.L. Steven's book series of the same name involving Shanks of supernatural elements. The film's overall story revolves around teenagers who work to break the curse that has been going on for decades and decades, basically hundreds of years. The lesbian couple is actually the main characters and they have a happy ending. The movies was released in 2021, so it's basically a one part, a second part, and a third part. I definitely enjoyed watching all of them. I would 100% watch it again. I just feel like the way the movie was, divided into three parts makes it so original and so different from all other horror movies on this list. And then we have Thelma. Tells the story of a shared young woman who discovers she has an unacceptable power that materializes when she feels desire for a female student at her university. The movie was released in 2017 and probably one of my favorites as well on this list. I feel like this movie doesn't need no introduction. I feel like a lot of people have watched it and probably has rewatched it also. The quality, the acting, the chemistry, the outcoming of the movie. This one is definitely 100% a horror movie, and I also like, everything about it and everything that it represents, and especially for it actually being a lesbian movie. I just 100% would definitely rate this one a 9 out of a 10. So yes, guys, that's basically it. This is my awesome horror lesbian movies that I will highly recommend you all to go ahead and go watch. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well, because like I always say, your opinion does matter. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will help us out a lot when it comes to just taking the channel to the next level, doing more upgrading, and just taking things basically a step up. And I also want to say, if I have mispronounced anything or said anything you might not understand, I truly apologize. I always try to keep it as clean as possible, but if I don't, hey, my bad. I really hope you all have enjoyed this list. And also, if I have missed other amazing horror lesbian movies, please drop them down below in the comments. They will be very helpful. Until the next list, I hope you all have enjoyed this one, and goodbye.